Hey guys, this is Danielle and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be talking to you about some habits to begin before 2020. Beginning them in 2019 will really help write these habits in stone. The longer you do a habit, the easier it gets every time. So rather than being stressed about making all these new habits in the New Year's, as we all have New Year's resolutions, you can start them now in 2019 and you'll be a better person in 2020, I'm sure. So keep watching for my 11 tips for habits to begin now. So the first habit is reading before bed. It's a great way to calm your brain down after a long day, especially one that's been spent looking at a phone. Having reading at the end of the day will also encourage the habit as something that you will do daily as a night routine of some sort. It will just encourage you to get through that list of books that you've always wanted to read and really opening your mind to learning more new things, really becoming more creative through reading other people's books, things like that. So it's a great habit to have, and it would be really helpful to begin at the end of 2019 so that going into 2020 you've already got that habit forming and it'll be so much easier to just get through with that habit. My next habit to begin in 2019 is to make a routine of studying and adding to your planner daily to help organize your life and keep up with your to-do lists. A good tip is also to start your 2020 planner before January, adding a few events and dates that you know would come up and that would help you be ready in time for those. Really just feel like your year is already organized before it's even come, so that you're not so stressed about the New Year's and all of these events and projects you have coming up. This will encourage the habit of going through your year organized instead of maybe a messy year that you would have had in 2019 where you just couldn't keep up with yourself. So starting it early really will help in clearing your mind for the New Year's and getting you excited for all the new events that you know are going to be popping up. The third habit is probably one you've already heard before, as water is such an important element of everyone's life and really should be something we all make a daily habit of tracking and increasing our daily intake. I find it really helps to have a few bottles already pre-filled around the areas you're usually sitting at for an extended amount of time, such as where you study, where you watch YouTube, etc. Having them already filled will encourage you to finish them and you won't be discouraged from having to get up every 5 minutes to fill up a cup of water, for example. It also is a great habit to carry a refillable water bottle wherever you go. This will encourage you from drinking your water rather than like spending money on a coffee while you're out or a soft drink. My fourth habit for you is to start getting your sleep pattern back on track so it's easier to keep up during the new year. Going to bed earlier goes in hand with making it easier to get up earlier and feeling more refreshed, feeling less tired and actually ready for the day ahead of you, rather than going to bed way too late and still trying to get up early and end up feeling way too tired for work, for school, for studying, for anything that you've got ahead. The longer the habit lasts, the easier it gets over time. So it's a very good habit to begin now so that it will make your New Year's a lot easier. I find reading a book and drinking some sort of warm decaf drink will help you transition into sleeping at like 9 or 10 p.m. rather than 2 a.m. in the morning. The next habit is to start journaling your thoughts. Spilling everything that's been going through your head all day a million miles an hour. It will help manage your thoughts and distress, which I'm sure we'd all value. I recently bought this book from Depop that inspires me daily with writing cues for those days where I don't feel particularly inspired to write about anything, or if nothing really interesting happened that day. I just generate a random number and I fill that one in for the day. Other days I usually just write in my own just blank piece of paper if I have something in particular on my mind or if I have something I particularly want to vent about, but on those off days I'll usually use this journal. 2020, I hope, will be a year of health for all of us, so to encourage that, I've started taking vitamins that will positively affect my immune system overall. If you do have any deficiencies, I'd highly recommend consulting your doctor to know about what vitamins will help you in that deficiency and that will really encourage health in your body, so that in the New Year's it's already organized for you and you can take your daily vitamins without worrying about which ones to purchase. Cleaning your room up daily is a great habit to have, as it'll always make you feel happier. I feel more focused and more inspired every time my room is cleaner rather than cluttered. So I like to give myself the rule of 5 minutes every day after I get home from work, from school, from anything, from whatever you've been doing that day, to really push through your tiredness and quickly pick up your room, pick up your uniform from school, like your cereal bowls, just quickly pick those up. It only takes 5 minutes and you'll feel so much better afterwards. So I like to get into my whatever I'm wearing that afternoon, maybe my pajamas or anything. I might have a shower beforehand if I get into my pajamas, and then quickly just pick everything up, feel more comfortable in your room. So the next habit I've got for you is one I heard a long time ago, that if it takes less than a minute, just do it. Really get into the mindset of, if something takes less than a minute, why not just do it? You're not really going out of your way. Let's say you've just buttered your toast and you have a knife. You don't just put it in the sink, just go ahead and clean it, put it away. It'll take you less than a minute, and as soon as you've done it, you'll feel so much better that you don't have to come back and do it later. Like, it's such an easy change in your life, but it really makes a difference. I get a lot of email lists, like, for things you've subscribed for in the past that you just keep deleting, and you know you don't want to be subscribed to it, but you just keep leaving it for later. So I've decided, like, every time one comes up, just go ahead straight away and subscribe it. That's what I'm showing you in the video. Just go ahead and unsubscribe to it, rather than leaving so many ones where you just have 10 emails a day of different emailing lists that just annoy you and end up stressing you out. So clean your dishes that you've just finished. Just go ahead and fill up your water bottles. It'll literally take a minute. My next habit is to manage your funds better. I've got a whole video on this that you can check out in the description, but just sorting through your funds every week, every month, however you get paid, rather than just putting it all into one account that you just keep spending and don't even think about it, and then you end up overcharging your account, just so stressed out because you just have no money in the end. Just organize your funds. Here you'll see me, what I do weekly is just take all the money that I've got, organize it into the things that I know have a definite amount, like my rent, my internet bill, things like that. And then the rest I usually separate it into percentages. There's many different ways to do it, and you can check out my other video for this one, but I give myself so and so percentage for my everyday spending, so and so percentage to put into savings, things like that. Like, it just breaks down your weekly income and really helps when you've got not so stable income, such as you're not on a salary, you're just like paid by the hour. You can use the percentages to keep it even every week, even though it's not the same amount every week, it's still the same ratio. So that's a great thing to start now, so you're not stressed about money in the New Year's. My last habit is to start your day off healthier, wake up earlier, and really prioritize making a good breakfast that will make you feel happier throughout the day, fuller throughout the day, and just not hold you back. When you wake up earlier, you just have more time to like actually focus on making breakfast, like a smoothie, an oatmeal bowl, something like that, rather than just chucking together like some toast or something. You'll be so much happier with yourself in the New Year's. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful in any way. I hope any of you can begin these habits in the coming weeks before New Year's, so that you're really prepared for your New Year's and you're not so stressed about going into 2020 with bad organization or bad habits you have to break. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if any of them were useful to you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Like and comment down below if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for any further videos. Bye.
Go ahead, jot that thing down to the flow. I've been on the road so long, forgot I had a home. I'm out in Miami, it's celebrity galore. I got what I need, but I always want more.